All right, let's look at number 8. So number 8 is Paul and Gil decide to play a board game. The probability that Paul wins the game is 0.25, and the probability that Gil's win is 0.3. Okay. They decide to play 3 games. Okay. Uh, Given that result of successive game are independent. Okay, they are independent. Find the probability that Paul's win 3 game in a row. This is actually easy. So you want 3 win for Paul. Paul 3 wins. So it will be win 1, okay, raised to power 3 because it's 3 win. So you can also look at it this way. If you're confused, you can say W. This is, I will go with Paul. So I will let this probability be P of Paul win. So P means Paul win times Paul win times Paul win 3 times, right? So it's just 0.25 raised to power 3. Okay, you can say this is 1 over 64 if you want. Yeah, because this is 1 over 4. Raised to power 3 is 1 over 64. All right, let's see next. The probability that all games are drawn here. Okay, let's just say I'm drawing out this tree diagram for you. This is first game, okay, game 1. Okay, the probability that Paul wins will be 0.25. The probability that Gills win will be 0 point given here, 3. So this means it's a drawn, right? So you look at the probability for drawn. How can I find probability for drawn? What should I do? I should take 1 minus 0.25 minus 0.3. I will get 0.45. Yeah. So this is the probability of drawn. So how many games are you looking for drawn? All games. Okay. This is part B. This is part A. So part B is prop of 3 drawn is equals to 0.45 3 times, right? You can say 0.45 raised to power 3, and that will be your answer. Okay, C. Part C is Gil wins 2 games and Paul wins 1 game. Okay, so you go Gil's 2 games. So this is Gil's and this is Gil. Yeah, okay, you want to write it nicely, you can say Gil's win times Gil wins times Paul wins. So Paul. Okay. Now, what if, can it be this? Or can it be, since this is the first game, this is the second, and this is the third, can it be that Gil wins the first game, but the second game, Paul's win, then Gil's wins the third game, right? So it could be that, or it could be that Paul wins the first game, and then Gil wins the second and the third, right? It could be like this. So there are actually 3 possibility here. First, right? See, you're seeing the pattern right now. Okay, so I have to find out the word or here means you add, right? Add. So list all out. If I have to write it out, let me just write it in small here. It will be Gills, which is 0.3 square, right? Because 2 of it here. Okay, times 0.25, which is for Paul, raised to power 1, plus 0.3 Gil here, square, times 0.25 raised to power 1 plus 0.3 here, again, Gil's to win square, times 0.25, Paul here, yeah, raised to power 1. So this is for Paul, okay? And for Gil's, this is Gil. All together, wrap up here, all together, wrapped here, same here. Then you punch that in, you'll get your answer. Okay.